I have wings on my head. My hair always grows in a pattern where the sides of the top of my hair always like pop out. It sucks. Anyway, this is BMXing on a budget. This is an Odyssey Mpeg. They're a little bit shorter than I like, so we're gonna see if we can make some sleeves and extend them a little bit. This is an Odyssey graduate peg. It's a sleeved peg. These sleeves, I think, you know, they cost like anywhere like to $6 to $10, something like that. I don't know the exact prices, but too much. Which way am I going? Plumbing. Look what we have here. So we want the black pipe. Not the white pipe, it's too small. Okay. It looks like, oops. So it looks like from Mario. Okay, so I got that piece of pipe for $3.15. It's expensive for like a 2-foot long pipe, but it's a lot cheaper than, you know, ordering something. So we'll see if it works. It's gonna look really weird being white instead of black or, you know, silver, chrome, or whatever. But if it works, it works. And like I said, it's a cheap solution to Mpegs if we can get this working here. So let's go home here and see what we can do. It's a nice wooden or steel bench right there. I might hit that up later. So because we don't have a back end like this to hold the peg up against the sleeve, you know, this has a little cutout for it. These pegs, you know, are just straight up, this is the peg. So we're going to run into a little bit of a problem. We're going to have to do something a little bit tricky. Garage dirty, whatever. Measure it out. I'd like it to be about 1/4 inch longer than the peg, just to protect the inner core part. So I'm going to mark it here. Let's see, that's, I don't know, whatever I end up doing, it's going to end up getting messed up anyway, because it's a peg. You could use a hacksaw, but I don't have time for that shit. Little fringy thingies off there. I'm going to even it out a little bit with some sandpaper. Basically, I just want it to be flush. Good enough. Okay, so it slides off too easy, so what can we do? Here's my thought. Let's see if it works. I'm gonna wrap this peg in a plastic grocery bag, something that everyone has access to, and I'm gonna slide it in. Okay. Then what we're gonna do, make sure the peg is flat up against there. Let's see how much that plastic bag actually stayed on there. Okay, 0. Okay, we're gonna try a different plastic bag. This one feels a bit stronger. So maybe the type of plastic bag does matter. I don't know. This one seems like it's staying on there. Yeah. Okay. Much tighter fit. Rip off the excess just for now and push this all the way down with something. Okay, so you can see already we're much tighter. That's not the only point of doing this here. What we're going to be doing is we are going to melt this plastic bag. We can use a razor blade to trim this, but for now, yeah, I'm gonna get a razor blade to trim this. Has bothered me. Okay, I always have a razor blade right here somewhere, and today I do not. Get out of here. Okay, here we go. All right. We'll just use a razor blade to trim this excess plastic. Like I said, if you want this to look super legit, super clean, use black PVC pipe. Don't use a yellow plastic bag. You know, there are things to make it look better. I don't care about how it looks. I just want it to work. I mean, if anyone gives me shit, it'd be like, what? Like, it works. How can you give me shit if it works? And we're just going to gradually apply heat on all sides here. Sorry, I forgot to show you. This is a heat gun by Milwaukee. It's got 2 stages of heat, and it just gently blows super hot ass lava air on whatever you choose. So let's get this thing toasty. So I'm gonna start off with the core. Just kind of heat up the middle. So far it's doing a great job of insulating my hand here. Heating up the outside. Now it's going to have burn marks, but that's going to let me know that I'm heating it up evenly if it's the same color all throughout. So this isn't a beauty contest, this is just a proof of concept here. I mean, we could use some kind of, you know, construction adhesive, all-purpose, and it would probably work way better than this. But if you don't have that, it would be interesting to find out if this would work, right? Certainly cheaper, as long as you have a heat gun and the peg to begin with. That's getting toasty. Okay, so that smoke is a good sign, I think. I don't know, this is the first time I've ever done this. That is insanely hot. We're gonna grab this with something, maybe this paper, and we're gonna stick it in the sink. Oh, that's still pretty hot. Let's hold it. Hold it like this. I'm gonna dip this on in the sink, see if it worked. What are you doing there? Okay. It's a requirement to have a dirty sink. Let's just dip in here. Okie dokie. I'm gonna go throw it outside and see if it's bonded to it. Okay, if this cracks in half, we'll find out here. Just gonna toss it up, make sure the core is bound to it. I'm gonna approximately 370 psi. Here we go. See if it broke. It did not break, and the core appears to be bonded. Wait. Okay, so it is moving a little bit, but it's pretty tight. So let's see if it works on some grinds here. Okay, so I ended up making a second one, and I kind of sanded it down so it wouldn't be as shiny looking. And it kind of looks like bone. I like it. It kind of sounds nice too. Let's mount it on the bike and see what we got here. Now, some of you might have clearance issues with your dropouts or whatever. These are R25, so they have a little bit extra peg clearance, so I shouldn't have a problem. And the dropouts on here are modern dropouts, so they're kind of made for bigger pegs to begin with. So let's mount them up. Kind of not a bad look, I'd say, with the black frame. It's kind of like a nice bone color to it, Let's see if they work, though. That's the thing. Let's try in the small part of the ledge first. I'm not wearing pads or anything, so I'm not going to go hard in the paint here. Looks like it's going to work. Let's try a little faster one. Did a picture off camera. Not bad. Let's do a couple accidental drive-bys and see how much it wears away at the edges here. Not too bad. Seems like they're staying put too. Like I said, this isn't long term. I'm just gonna do a few more grinds and I'm gonna call it at that, and but it doesn't look bad. I would prefer them be black, but whatever, they work. I'd call that a success. I'll do some more long-term testing of this and maybe do an update video if you're interested. I will say what this allows for, since it's not like adhesive, I could tap this core out and it would probably be a normal looking peg. So if you use adhesive, there's no guarantee that you're going to be able to get all the adhesive off. I mean, you could obviously grind it off by grinding, but it might look ugly in the meantime. So yeah, so I just basically made a super tight fit. Shit. Have a good day. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.